Remember when we talked about the swearing parrots in England?
Oh.
Sky, I don't know if you were there, Caitlin.
I don't know, but I remember that.
I don't remember that at all, Phil. No.
There were 5 gray African parrots that were donated to a zoo in England, and apparently their previous owner taught them how to swear.
Oh.
Because
I like that. That's funny.
5 parrots would just sit in their cage in the zoo and swear at whoever walked up.
Do you think they did that deliberately, knowing that they were going to end up in the zoo? We're going to teach these parrots.
Once again, we're seeing your low esteem for humanity. But
Yeah.
sure,
No, it's a
we'll
great prank.
Go with
It's that is a great prank that took a lot of planning, and I give them credit.
They had to put up signs warning, if you're sensitive to swearing, don't approach these parrots.
A parrot trigger warning.
They'll swear you up and down. We have a follow-up. That was a couple of years ago. We have a follow-up to this story. I'm glad I updated it because no one remembers the story. The parrots won't stop swearing, so they're taking a new strategy. First of all, the update, they got 3 more donated gray African parrots that they put in with these 5 swearing parrots, and they taught the new ones how to swear too. So now they have 8 swearing gray African parrots. Their next idea was, let's separate them all and spread them all over the zoo so they're not together, and then maybe they'll stop. That ended up with 8 different locations in the zoo where you could be swore at by a parrot. So that didn't work either.
This is like the 4th grade teacher's solution.
Yes.
Let's just separate them. That'll solve it.
They have a new plan, a new plan that may have some risk in it.
Do the parrots have to put $1 in a jar every time they swear?
They are going to put, no. That's a good suggestion. Then they'd have to get jobs so they could pay their fees. This is Steve Nichols, the park's chief executive. We've put 8 really, really offensive swearing parrots in with 92 non-swearing ones.
92?
They have a huge... Yes, they're putting the 8. By integrating the chatty birds into the larger flock of well-behaved parrots, they hope the group's good manners will rub off on the troublemakers. They do have a slight concern that it could go the other way. And we could end up with 100 swearing parrots.
This is how they become a feature of this species, is that these kind of parrots just swear.
That's what they're concerned about. But now they say in this giant flock of 92, and I don't know why, look, we just happen to have this giant flock of 92 gray African parrots. About 30 of the parrots make the noises of trucks backing up. That's what they're into. They say another smaller group of these parrots imitate microwave ovens. This just gets better and better. So they've got, and the swearing parrots mostly say, it's kind of funny to have a parrot say F you to you, like F off. That's kind of what they say when people walk up. And that's funny. Caitlin, isn't that funny?
No.
That's just funny. But also having parrots just do backup truck noises or imitate microwaves.
I have a question. Why haven't they tried the most obvious thing?
What? Eating them?
Sky.
No.
If you swear, you get eaten.
No.
Oh, okay.
Why don't they put a
don't swear? Chickens learn their lesson.
Why don't they put a television in with the parrots that is constantly looping content that they want the parrots to mimic?
Yeah, like EWTN, the Catholic channel, and it's just like nuns reading the Bible.
Yeah.
Right, something. Yeah, or even videos of other birds saying non-offensive things. Like that seems to be effective for humans.
We do not swear. We do not swear. That would work.
And this kind of it reminds me of Jesus' parables about the leaven and the dough and how it spreads.
Totally.
Right?
Take it home, Sky. Take it home. Sermon illustration.
You put 8 swearing parrots in with 90 some that don't, and what do you think is going to happen? It's going to spread. It's not going to go well.
So do you cull the swearing parrots up front, or do you let them grow to maturity together and then cull them on Judgment Day? Thank you.
I don't know. I think maybe the vine and the branches here is every parrot that doesn't bear good fruit is cut off and thrown into the fire. Roasted, right?
Oh, yes. That's fantastic. Yes. And I think Caitlin really likes that also. Because you were thinking, our friends at home, I'm not ready to move away from birds yet. Do you have another bird story? Because I'm really enjoying the bird conversation. Yes, I do have I have a second bird story. Pigeon accused of spying for China, freed in India after 8-month detention.
It's true.
A pigeon was held for 8 months on suspicion of spying for China. Has finally been released after Indian authorities determined it was not an agent of espionage, but a disoriented Taiwanese racing pigeon that had lost its way.
What were they doing for 8 months? Interrogating it?
Interrogating it. You will see if, you know what it would have said if it was a gray African parrot?
I have some ideas.
Can tell you exactly what it would have told them. But pigeons can't do that. Pigeons can't swear it. They're interrogators. So he just said, we will make you speak. We will make you talk, pigeon. Police found the pigeon near a port in Mumbai in May with 2 metal rings tied to its leg and what looked like Chinese writing on the underside of its wings. For 8 months, the alleged secret agent was held in custody, first by police, then by the city's hospital for animals, which confirmed local media reports about the pigeon and its origin. Mumbai police told the Washington Post, good news, everyone, the Washington Post was on the case. They were on the story. We pulled someone out of the White House press room and sent them to the Mumbai Animal Hospital to report on this breaking story. The Washington Post they told the Washington Post that after I'm not going to do an Indian accent. Okay, thank you, everyone, for honoring my restraint.
Would you like me to do it, Phil?
No, you won't. You won't do it publicly. After deep and proper inquiry and investigations, they did not find any suspicious material or fact associated with the pigeon. Did it really take 8 months?
Yeah, that seems like a long time.
How long can you stare at a bird before you decide it's not hiding anything?
Having had some minor interactions with police in Mumbai, they probably were just waiting. They were probably just waiting for a bribe
from the pigeon.
Oh yes, pay up, pigeon.
From the pigeon.
Pay up, pigeon. Now here's the real thing, though. Okay, Mumbai and Taiwan are 3,000 miles apart.
Mm-hmm.
That's awfully long way. Experts say the bird probably got lost during a race off the coast of Taiwan, and who hasn't done that? I have several times, and may have hitched a ride on a boat to make the roughly 3,000-mile journey. A racing pigeon can fly for up to 1,000 kilometers, about 620 miles, in a day, but for it to fly to India, it would have to make stops, said the head of the Taiwanese racing pigeon trading platform, Nice Pigeon. Can we just pause there?
Nice Pigeon.
There's an online platform in Taiwan for trading your racing pigeons, and it's called Nice Pigeon. That's a nice pigeon.
That's a nice pigeon you got there. I wouldn't want to see anything happen to it.
Adding that, it just gets better, doesn't it? Adding that some racing pigeons from the island of Taiwan have made it as far as the United States and Canada. Whoa!
Oh. Hold on, can we back up for a second?
I just raced in from Taiwan, and boy, are my arms tired. Yes, Sky, let's back up.
A racing pigeon can fly over 600 miles a day?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What is that? Break that down. What's that per hour? What's the math on that?
It's more of a
How fast
more of a duration event, I think.
Yeah, well, it depends. Does it take them 24 hours?
No, but it's 600 miles in one day.
Yeah, do the math,
You have to know how many hours in the day
I am going to do the math.
Flying. It's probably not 24.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
if
they're over the sea, they can't rest very well. They have to find a boat. Say, does this boat go to Mumbai?
All right, I'm going to assume that they can't fly for 24 straight hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So what's a reasonable amount of hours?
There are birds that can, though, like the Arctic terns.
How do you know
they,
that?
go from like the North Pole to the South Pole.
All right, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say 20 hours.
Mm-hmm. Aren't people excited that
That's
this is
30 miles an hour.
30 miles an hour for 20 hours.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's really, really fast.
That's why, Sky, they're not called jogging pigeons or lollygagging pigeons. They're called racing pigeons.